I did want to say my brother Kyle directed Nikki. He really wanted to be here. He sends his regards, and he's just really happy he was able to screen here. As far as budget is concerned, I'm not legally allowed to discuss that. No. Budget, as far as a student film goes, in my case, I'm a high school senior. I'm graduating this year, and budget is really close to nothing. We just work on a shoestring and with what we can when we can. And the inspiration for this documentary was when I met Rich at a party once, and I was just blown away by what he did, and I had no idea about his personal backstory or even the YouTube sensation that he is. And so when I first interviewed him, it just kind of evolved into the project that it is, and it really kind of took a heart and soul of its own. So I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Awesome!
My name is Tuff Siemens, and this is Justin Warnick.
Woo!
I'm Justin Warnick. We did Factory the musical.
Nice.
I directed and edited it, and he wrote the music.
Nice.
Yeah, like you said, I wrote and produced the music. All of the songs were original.
Awesome.
Our budget was not a lot.
The budget was the $100 that I gave him to write the music. But it was I'm also a high school senior, so it's like I don't really have any money. so mainly it was just like trying to get people to come do it for free, and it was like really hard to find people that could one sing and then wanted to come do it for free. So yeah, that's us.
Great. Awesome!
I am Alex Jones. I'm the director and writer of The Typewriter. And the budget on that was maybe $20, how much? 3 days of pizza cost, the rest I just rented. I'm just at the community college up in Salt Lake, so they were really gracious to lend us a lot of the equipment and sets and lights that I got to use for some of the shots. So.
Wow.
Good job.
Are there questions from the audience? Was there actually seating?
Well, yeah, everything was pre-recorded, so it was like a 3-month-long process, and it began with like me and Justin sitting in his basement writing songs, and then we had this first group of people come, and we're like, all right, sing this, and they're like, yeah, I can sing it. They could not, and so we're like, hey, sorry guys, you guys can come be in the movie, but we're gonna have to scrap your voice, and so we had to go to a whole new group of people. So I was a lot of the support because I have a deep voice. He did a lot of the support because he had like a high voice, and he would like sing a little bit what you did.
So yeah, I wasn't actually in the film, but my voice was. Just because we could not find enough vocalists that, because it's a high school, working with high school students, it's tough to find.
They're the worst.
Pretty much, yeah. It's just tough to find talent like that is available to put in the hours to, yeah, for free, exactly. Yep.
Question over here? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys, each of you mind saying how old you are and when did you know that you wanted to do movie making?
I'm 22, and I honestly do. Ever since I was a kid, I can remember I've always wanted to do filmmaking. It started when everyone always asks me like what my favorite film was. I started off. I don't know if this is a morbid thing, but I remember watching Indiana Jones when I was like 3, and so ever since then I wanted to be Indiana. Well, for 2 months I wanted to be Indiana Jones, and then I realized that's probably not possible. In an essence, so I wanted to tell those kind of stories.
So I'm 19. I actually graduated from high school last year, but I took a thanks. I'm at Utah State now, but I took a film class 2 years ago with Thuff actually, and that's really when I got into. I've always liked films and music especially. I've been working with music for a long time, but I really got into filming and recording music just past couple of years. So it's been a lot of fun.
I'm 17, and So I never really, I was one of those guys that I didn't really have an interest for film prior to this film class that we took. So it was like I always wanted to be a doctor.
I'm sure your parents are super stoked with your career change.
Well, my parents are pretty supportive about it. It's like,
Yeah, but to have a doctor.
well, so I was taking all these medical classes and stuff, and I was like, well, I need some English credits to finish high school. So last year when I was a junior, so it was like last year when we took film class together. So I signed, I'm like, how do I get some easy English credits? And they're like, oh, you can take this film class, it's pretty popular. And I was like, sweet. It's gonna be the easiest class I ever took. And then turns out I put the most work into that film class. And I mean, it paid off. Like, it was a lot of fun. So really, it was Justin that got me interested in film. And yeah, so we made a couple of good movies at the beginning. And then this year I was like, yo, what if we made a musical? And that's how that came out.
As of yesterday, I am 18. And I'm a high school senior, so I'm graduating in June, and I'll be going to Dixie State, studying film in August. I think that was the question, right? Okay. Oh.
That class in the school was really what set, except for you at the end, kind of set you all having the exposure. and all.
Yeah, I went about 10, I guess a little over 10 years ago now. Well, I guess since, I was a little kid, my brother Kyle and I competed, Nikki, he's 24 now. 22, why don't we keep doing that? Anyways, he's 22 and he's going to be graduating from Dixie State in May. He and I would just make movies like in the backyard with whatever equipment we could find, whatever it was that came across our mind. We're like, let's do it. And in 2008, we made our first scripted short film, which was an Indiana Jones film. Which was a lot of fun, and ever since then it's just been like a huge passion. And we started doing documentaries in 2012, so it's been ever since then.
How did you get in touch with Rich, and how did he react to you for the first time?
It's actually quite interesting because like I mentioned, I met him at an event at a kind of party. It was at a summer camp that I was filming actually for doing some promotional work. And he came by and he was like, hey, I just want to do some tricks, I want to put on a show. And he just put on this absolutely mind-blowing show for the kids. And I was filming it, but I ended up like leaving the camera just because I was watching him, And so at the end of the night, I was like, that was really awesome, I want to know more about you. So he gave me his card. And it actually took a few years for me to actually, get in contact with him. But when I did, he was super excited. He wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do. But he was like, you know what, it's your idea, go for it. And so I interviewed him, and like I said, it just all kind of formed its own shape. And I was really, really happy about that. And even now, he wishes he could be here. He's been, I've screened at 2 festivals before, and he's been at one of them, and he just had a blast with it, seeing everyone and being like, oh my God, I'm on the big screen and everything. So he's super supportive, and he just loves it.
Very cool.
Thanks, guys. One other question from here.
Have you fellows put anything on the internet like YouTube, or are you thinking about putting your projects out for the public?
I guess I'll start. I actually haven't done much putting on YouTube. I've been focusing a lot on film festivals, and just trying to just connect with a lot of the filmmakers, especially the other student filmmakers, because there's a lot of people that you can work with and collaborate with, and I think festivals are a great way to meet those kind of people. And also, trying to get that into that distribution game, not necessarily right now, but learning about it and learning about the different facets of even like Vimeo on demand and Amazon Prime and all that. So that's what I've been focusing on.
We have all of our movies on YouTube. So you can don't search Factory the Musical, because you'll find like the full-length feature of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory the Musical. so just search my name, Tuff Siemens, or his name, Justin Warnick. You can find all of the movies that we've made together.
So along with that, really what we made all of our movies for is our high school's film festival. Show it there, and then we release it to YouTube or whatever. As far as, so I write and record my own music as well, and that's on Spotify and iTunes and all of that sort of thing too. But yeah, we kind of just found all of these festivals, submitted to a few, and we got in. So yeah, that's we kind of do a little of both.
Talented guy.
Good job, yeah.
I'm kind of the same as the end. I have a few videos on like Facebook and YouTube. It actually took me a long time to put that one up there because, as probably most filmmaking goes, it was a disaster and it was completely not what I expected. But then I had a few people come to me and say they really liked it, and it kind of got me the confidence to say, hey, I'll put it up. But I really wanted to get it like into festivals so I could mix and mingle with that filmmaking crowd, because I always kind of grew up with lawyers and business people and just the people that thought filmmaking was insane.
Awesome. So, I'm Josh. I'm the other festival director. First question, are you guys having a good time?
Oh, it's been a blast.
Glad to hear that. Quick question. Each of you, how did you find out about our festival?
So I found out about it through my film professor, who's been actually super supportive. He's good at like sending us emails and whatnot through Film Freeway. So that's how I found out. Great.
So my teacher told me I should submit this to the Wildcat Film Festival, which is Weaver State. And so I was like, he's like, go on to filmfreeway.com, and I was like, all right, sweet. And then I was like, whoa, there's like all these other film festivals. And so I just kind of submitted to a few, and it's actually, Back to the Musical's actually playing at like 2 other film festivals tonight, so.
Becoming Rich was at the Doc Utah Film Festival in St. George, Utah, and through that festival I met Adam Mast, and Adam Mast told me about the Kanab Film Festival and that it was going to be the first year, and I'm like, let's go. So yeah, I found it on Film Freeway, and I think that's the best, like, for any filmmakers out there, just go to Film Freeway, and it's a bit overwhelming at first, but you'll get the hang of it. Just whittled down by student filmmaker, no filters.
Any other questions?
I have a question.
No. That's my wife, I'm just kidding. What's your question?
What are you guys working on next? Or what are you thinking about? You got stuff in the works?
A couple things. I think what I'm working on next is graduating. So yeah, once I get settled at college, I'll start focusing on projects right away. But this summer I have maybe one short thing that I want to work on, but I'm just trying to focus on graduating.
Me and Justin, I keep speaking for you, but so we're serving missions for our church, and so I was thinking about maybe trying to film my mission, and but I don't know if they'd let me do it, so we'll see.
Like Tuff said, I'll be serving mission, but right now I'm studying guitar at Utah State University, and I'm working on recording EP right now. So.
Good job.
Along with half a billion other things. Right now, I am working on just trying to make as many as fun shorts that I've always wanted to make, trying to get my footing and practice in. And on top of that, I'm really working on trying to write a 90 to 120 page screenplay, and then just get that submitted and out there, so feature length. So.
You guys should submit your scripts to Looking for Davey, because they fund up to $5,000 for shorts. Which, you made yours for 20 and 100 and nothing? Yeah, so imagine what you could do with $5,000.
Yeah.
Awesome. Any other questions? No? Awesome. Great. So we thank you guys. We're going to take a quick 15-minute break. Is that good? Do you want more or less time? 10? 10-minute break? Yeah. Then we're gonna come back and there's a film panel. So you'll get to talk to, I'm getting there.